Hello guys, welcome to this video. In this video, I am going to show you some of the basic semantic tags of HTML5, and by using these tags, we are going to create a simple website. So without wasting time, let's get started. So first of all, let's go ahead and open VS Code editor, okay? Visual Studio Code. Once it is open, you will find this page. But if you have opened that project on which we was working last time, then you will see that project. If you are seeing this window, just close that window and go to the file section, and in the file section go to open folder and go into that section or local disk where your folder is present. In my case it is in E. Okay, here is my project that on which I was working last time. So I will select this and click on select folder. Once you have done this, it will open your project that was opened last time. Okay, this was the same thing we have done last time. Till now we have understood what is this basic template except this meta information, and I will teach you these things at the last of the course. Okay, let's go ahead and start working from here. Now first of all, let's go ahead and copy the path. You can also open it with live server, or you can copy path and go to the Chrome browser here and paste this path and then press enter. Now you will see that there is nothing on this website. So we are going to start studying tags, and once we study one tag, we will apply that tag to create this website. Let's go ahead and start. The first tag that I want you to understand is the heading tag. Basically, heading tag is the combination of 6 headings, where the topmost heading tag is H1 tag. H1 tag represents the main heading of the web page. So whenever you are going to create a website and you have a main heading, then you always need to use H1 tag. So let's go ahead and create the main heading of our website. Here I want to create a website for HTML course. So let's go ahead and write that HTML5 complete course. So this is the heading that I have written. Now let's go ahead and save this. For saving this, you need to do Ctrl S, and once it is saved, go to your browser window and then do Ctrl R or press here. It is for refreshing the page. Okay, Ctrl R. Once you do this, you will see this heading. It is the topmost heading of the website, and it shows like this. Any person who can see this, it will look like a bold font with some high font size. Okay, let's go back, and here I have created the topmost heading of my website. Now what if I want to create the subheading for this website? Like here I want to create a heading for my chapter, like I am creating the index page, and I want to create the second heading for my chapter heading. Okay, for which we have the H2 tag. If you want to represent some subheading on the page, then you can use H2 tag. So let's go ahead and practice this thing. We can use H2 tag, and here I can write that chapter 1, and chapter 1 is about structure of HTML. That's great. Now let's just make a little more space between them so that it will be easy to read. Okay, Ctrl S that thing to save this, and then go back to your website and then do Ctrl R. Now you can see that there is a H2 heading, and this heading looks little bit smaller than this heading, and this is the H2 heading. Okay, let's go and create some more headings by using H2 tags. Like we have another chapter, and the name of the chapter is and the name of the chapter is chapter 2. The chapter name is tags. Okay, yeah, great. Now we have some more chapters like chapter 3 about links. Okay, and we have chapter 4 about images. Okay, now we have created these 4 headings by using h2 tags, because these 4 headings are the subheadings for this page, that is complete course of HTML5. And when you save this and you reload the browser, you will see these 4 beautiful headings. Now let's assume that I have some more headings under this tag. Like I want to say that I have chapter 2a about semantic tags and chapter 2b about non-semantic tags. Then I need to have some other heading, that is subheading for h2, so that I can represent that tag. For this we have h3 tag, okay, and h4 tag, h5 tag, and so on. Then if there are further section under subheadings, like this is the subheading, and if subheadings have more subsection, then the h3 element is used, and if h3 element has some more subsection, then h4 element is used, and so on up to h6. So that is about heading tag. Let's go ahead and practice h3 tag. Okay, here we have h2 tag. Let's go here, and I want to write here the h3 tag about chapter 2a, and chapter 2a is about semantic tags. That is great. Now go to h3 tag again, and here we will write chapter 2b, and this is about non-semantic tags. So this is about headings. Now once you save this thing, you go back to your browser and you reload, you will see these 2 headings, and these are the subheadings of this tag chapter 2. Okay, so this is the main heading, and these are the subheadings for your whole website, and this is the again subheadings of this tag. So we are showing that these headings have 6 levels. Okay, now if I have some more headings under semantic tags than non-semantic tags, then I can go for h4, h5, and h6. Hope this is clear. Let's go to the next thing. Now assume that here after this HTML complete course, I want a little paragraph that will be displayed over here, that tells something about HTML5 complete course. For that we have a tag known as paragraph tag, and to write that tag you need to use this P. HTML paragraph tag represents a paragraph. So if I want to write a paragraph, I need to go to this line, and I can write here any paragraph of my choice. This is the complete course of HTML5, and this will help you in understanding HTML5 completely. That is what I want to show under this h1 heading. Now let's go ahead, save this and reload this on the browser. You will see this beautiful paragraph under this HTML course. Now this paragraph can be as much big as you want, but I want it to be this much, so that is enough for this. Okay, now let's go ahead and quickly add these some of the other paragraphs for this structure and semantic and tags and semantic tags, non-semantic tags, links and images. So I will add them and then I will continue with this video. So now guys, you can see that I have written this paragraph tag which I have wrote with you, and after that I have written this paragraph for structure of HTML, and you can see this paragraph, and after that I have written this paragraph that is for h2 tag. Okay, and then I have written this paragraph as this is the semantic tag. Okay, for semantic tag I have written this paragraph, and then for non-semantic tag I have written this paragraph, and this is the chapter 2. And when you go to the chapter 3, here I have wrote this paragraph for you people, and if you go down you can see image, and here I have written this paragraph also. So when you save this thing and you reload this on the browser screen, you will see this thing, that is a heading with a paragraph, then again a subheading with paragraph, subheading with paragraph, then subheading with paragraph, then this paragraph, then this, and then so on. So this is what we have created till now. Now one more point that I want to highlight is that this code is not much readable. As you can see, I have a line break over here. You can see there is a line break. There is also two line breaks. There is also one line break, but this code is still not readable for me because I need to go again and again over here to see what is the content on this side. I do not want this thing to happen. I want the developer to understand this code immediately. He doesn't need to do this again and again in order to see what is here. Okay, so what can I do? Well, that is simple. I can break this code into two lines. That is, I can do this, okay, or I can break it into 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, whatever lines I want to break them. Okay, break it in such a way that it will be easier for someone to read. Okay, let me break this thing over here, and then I will break this thing over there, and the final breaking over here. I do not need to break this thing because it is easier to read. Okay, it doesn't go outside of the box. Now this is what I want you to understand right now, is that if you break the line over here and you broke the line over here also, these breaking of lines will not be affected on the browser. Let's see, if you save this thing, you go to the browser window, and when you refresh, you see nothing. That is, you can see over here that there is a line break after and these are, okay, and there is a line break after the users and. Okay, now let's see users and. Okay, in the structure tag, if you see users and, you will never see a line break. This is because browser never break a line if you break your line in the code. Instead, this line break, if you see over here, this is the line break, it will be considered as a single space. Okay, so after R there will be a single space and there will be divided. After and there will be a single space and there will be hence. Okay, so you can see over here, after hence and hence there is a single space. Okay, and after R and divided, there is a single space. So we can say that we can arrange our code and this will not be affected on the browser. So this is a good thing for us. Okay, let me tell you one more thing. If I want more than one space, like over here, I want this and to display a little bit forward like this. I have given extra spaces over there. These extra spaces will be ignored and only one extra space will be preserved. So let me save this and quickly show you the output, and then you will see over here that HTML and there is no spaces more than one, there is only one space. Okay, so you need to understand this thing, that more than one spaces will be collapsed into the single space and only you will able to see the single space, and this thing is called space collapsing in HTML. So this is called white space collapsing. When a browser comes across two or more white spaces next to each other, you can see over here these white spaces are next to each other. Okay, next to each other, or line breaks. You can also see that there are line breaks. You can see here it is a line break. Okay, line break, it only displays one space and this thing is known as white space collapsing. Okay, now where can we use this white space collapsing? The developers take the benefit from this thing and indent their code so that it becomes easier to read. So here we have indent our code. You can see, let me remove this quickly, and here you can see that we have indent our code. You can see we break this thing into two lines. This doesn't affect our website and it becomes easier to read for us. Okay, so this is what benefit we can take from it. That's Great, you have understood this thing. Let me quickly show you the next point. Now the next point is, what if I really want the line break? Like here, after this semantic tag, I want the line break. How can I break line? If I do this and if I save this, you will see that there will be not a line break in this case. Okay, you can see that there is no line break. I want the line break over here. Okay, what can I do? For that we have a special tag known as line break tag, and you need to use that tag if you want a line break. Okay, so keep this thing in mind that whenever you need a break in the line, you can use a BR tag, and this BR tag will break the line, and this thing will display on the new line. That is, non-semantic tag will be displayed on a new line. Let's quickly save this and let's see this on the browser. You will see that now the non-semantic tag is displayed on the new line. That is great. Now what if I also want this semantic tag to be displayed on the new line? You can simply use the BR over here, and then you will see this semantic tag on the new line. And once I refresh this, you will see semantic tag on the new line and non-semantic tag on the new line. So whenever you encounter BR anywhere, keep this thing in mind that it will take the content after that into the new line. Hope this is clear. This is the BR tag. Now one more point, and that is, till now our website look quite good. Now I want one more thing, that is, after this HTML tag is completed, that paragraph is completed, I want a line under this, that is a thematic break. I want a break because this is HTML course heading, and this is something different and this is something different. So there is a thematic break. Of course this is not a best example, but it is good to understand this thematic break. So whenever you have some thematic break, you can use an HR tag. Okay, tag is used to create a line break between themes. So if you have 2 different themes or 4 different themes, then you can use this HR tag. Okay, so here I have this break after this, so I can use HR tag. So let me go and write this HR tag after this. Okay, let me write it over here, and once you write this and you save this thing and you reload here, you will see this thematic break. Now this shows that this is something else and this thing is something else. Okay, now till now we have understand this thing. One more point that I want to convey over here is that where is the content for this HR tag and where is the closing tag for this HR? Let me tell you this thing. What I want to say, where is this HR? There will be no HR in HR tag. Okay, you are never going to use this closing tag, and there will be no content in the HR tag. Like over here we have a content in P tag. This is called the content. Okay, we have no content in HR tag, and we do not have a closing tag for HR tag like over here in P. Okay, so let's understand what these are called. Okay, these are called empty tags. There are some elements or tags in HTML that do not have content between opening and closing tag. These tags are called empty tags, and they are written in different manner. In which manner? In this manner, that they do not have content, neither do they have ending, which means that closing tag. Okay, so the example includes HR and BR tag. The one other method or one other way to write them is to use the HR and BR in the same manner, but this forward slash will come after that. Okay, and this is what I want to show you till now, and we have created a beautiful website. Thanks for watching this video.